Bill Belichick. Blink twice if you need help. After the 76-year-old former Patriots coach and Tom Brady frenemy appeared with his 24-year-old girlfriend, Jordan Hudson/Sport, on CBS Sunday Morning, well, the internet has cared about little else. Belichick, one of the greatest NFL coaches of all time, sat for this interview in a stained, ratty sweatshirt with a big hole in the front. Tony Dokuppel, the reporter, couldn't help but ask, "What's going on with this sweatshirt?" Belichick has a history of dressing like a slob/sport while other head coaches do not. Perhaps he thinks it's something of a flex, like tech bros and hoodies, communicating that he's so much better and smarter than the rest of us that he doesn't need to make an effort sartorially. But you know, Belichick is not just a football coach anymore, albeit one at a university, unable to find work in the NFL after Patriots owner Robert Kraft fired him. He's an author now, trying to flog his new book. So you'd think the guy would step it up. You'd think his girlfriend, who was born when Belichick was 49 years old, would have convinced him to wear something more appropriate, less homeless adjacent. Because really, Jordan calls the shots, as we learn later in this interview. But as to the sweatshirt, Belichick said, "Well, you can see I've worn this one for a while." This felt deliberately obtuse. Belichick showing blatant disrespect to one of the few remaining network shows that pulls in a huge, intelligent, older demographic who read and buy books. And not for nothing, but most book buyers are women. This whole relationship with a much younger girlfriend, who he poses with for sexy pics on Instaface, as he calls it, will not appeal. Instaface. What do these two even talk about? The Art of Winning is the title of Belichick's memoir, but this whole sad, humorless segment undercuts that entire premise. Who wants to take advice on winning from a guy whose career imploded the minute Tom Brady, his star quarterback, left the Patriots? A guy who refused to go gracefully into that good career night, choosing instead to coach at the University of North Carolina? Who is dating a woman young enough to be his granddaughter? A brat who snapped, "We're not talking about that," when Dokuppel dared to ask Belichick how they met. Before this love story for the ages, Belichick had been in a 16-year relationship with Linda Holliday, an age-appropriate woman with class, dignity, and a formidable TV career of her own. He took up with Hudson not long after that split was announced, but Holliday got her dues. Belichick gave her at least one house on Nantucket, per reports at the time. You might ask, why gift real estate, some of the most expensive in the nation, if that breakup was so clean and mutual? Speaking of awkward questions, Belichick insisted to Dokuppel that Patriots owner Robert Kraft didn't fire him. Rather, he said, they came to a joint decision that Belichick would leave one of the most storied teams ever. Belichick, it was a mutual decision for us to part ways. Dokuppel, Kraft said fired. Belichick, it was a mutual decision. Again, why would you buy a book on winning from this guy? He can't, or won't, admit the undeniable truth. It all appears to have left CBS News execs furious at Bill. Check out the statement they released on Wednesday, 4 days after this interview originally aired and went viral. When we agreed to speak with Mr. Belichick, it was for a why.